Hey there YouTube, it's me, Safari Sam, and today we are answering an age-old question of isopod keeping. Is this isopod eggs? Or is it mold? I recently had a bit of an outbreak of mold, and I want to show you these. You see all these little white dots? If you saw these in your isopod enclosure, you might be inclined to think that they were eggs. They're not. Believe it or not, isopods carry their eggs on their underside until they hatch. The babies are birthed from the isopod's tum-tum, so they don't lay eggs. You know what that means? That means this is mold. And it was much worse. It's not so bad now. We actually had mold on 2 pieces of corkbark here on the moist side. This other piece of corkbark had it. We put in another shot of springtails right under the corkbarks, and they really cleaned it up. You see, this one is mold free now, which is great, but there's still some mold on here. I'm going to give it a bit more time, but if the springtails don't finish off that mold soon, I am going to have to remove this piece of corkbark for the safety of my colony. Yeah, but it shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to handle it. I don't think it's going to kill our isopods. At least I don't think it's going to crash our colony. You saw there were a couple down there, but once again, springtails completely fixed the other one, and I'm sure they will fix this one as well. But if they don't, I'm going to have to do something about it myself. Now, whether that be completely remove this corkbark or cut chunks out of it, I'm kind of leaning towards cutting chunks out, because I'm sure you've noticed that there are a lot of isopods living in the holes throughout the wood. But don't worry, it will not be left in there to its own devices. And I've checked the rest of our bin, and there's no, there's no mold down here or anything. So that is it. This was a real quick one. Basically just to tell you, if you see something you think is isopod eggs, it's not. It's mold. Please, for the love of God, don't just leave it. Either remove it entirely or put more springtails in like I did and see if they can fix it. But that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links down below. We are also going to have a lot more isopod content coming very soon. I know that much of the recent Safari Sam episodes have been isopod related, but that's because those are the animals I've been working with the most. So that's why that's most of the content right now. But that is it. Thank you all very much for your support, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.